Hi, it's March 6th, and I've just had another dentist appointment. I just needed to do a little update here. My last video, um, my implant crown had come undone and came completely off of the implant. I went on Monday, March 4th, and got Dr. Patel at VSP Dental to take a look at it. And she said, as she suspected, that it wasn't going to stay. It wasn't fitting right when we put it in last Wednesday, the 27th. I think it was the 27th. So of course it came out the 29th. But I went Monday, the 4th of March, and she put the healing collar back in, and they went ahead and started to make a new crown for the implant, which today's the 6th, and it was ready, and I went and got it put on. That's one of the things that's really a benefit about this office, is that they have the raw blocks, or whatever they call them, the raw materials there, in the milling machines and the ovens, the heaters, and everything to make these crowns right there in the office. So I went Monday. They decided to make me a new one, and today's Wednesday, and it's in place. Fits good, feels good. She changed up the style. It was one of the crowns that has a hole through the top so that the screws down into the implant, and then they cover it up with some kind of a filling material. She said because of the way it was fitting, it was easier in this case to go with an abutment, which she put in place and torqued down today, and then you cement the crown onto the abutment, and hopefully that one's done. And that's it feels good. I haven't eaten on it yet. I will probably later on this evening. It's only like 3:45 in the afternoon, but the whole experience was good. No complaints from me about it at all. It kind of concerned me when it popped out, but now that I'm thinking back, I remember she told me when she put it in that she didn't like the way it was fitting, and she was going to try it for a week and check it, which of course it only made it 2 days. So she was right. She knew that it wasn't going to work, but she had to try. So anyway, everything's going good there. Looking ahead, March 19th, I've got to we're going to start doing some of the top work. And just to refresh you, my top, I've got a partial in. Boy, you can really see the difference between the top and the bottom. But if I take out this partial, excuse me for 1 second. Okay, if I take out my partial, you can see all I have up top are my 2 eye teeth and my 2 front teeth. She's put 2 implants over here on top, and there will be an implant bridge installed with teeth in it. Over here on this side, she's put in one of the implants in the back. Where she did a tooth extraction towards the front, the hole was too big to hold the implant, so she had to bone graft it and give it time to heal. What she'll do on the 19th is go ahead and drill for the implant here. And then she's going to also remove both my front teeth and put in 2 implants in the front. That should be all of my implants put in place. Now the implants, what I've found so far is it takes about 4 months for those things to heal. It's March now. It's going to be July or August before this is all sewn up, I think. But it's still a big move getting the top almost done. Now I've got that partial back in. So that's a big step. That's going to be a lot towards getting my whole procedures finished up. Sorry, I had a lot of work that I had to get done, and I've got a lot of work that I still have to get done. But it's coming around, and I'm still pleased as I can be with everything that's happened, even though there's been a setback here or there. I kind of know why, in most cases, why something's happened. The bottom, with the exception of this little 3-tooth bridge, with the exception of that little 3-tooth bridge, which is a temporary, is the bottom is finished. So once she remakes that 3-tooth bridge and puts the final piece in there, then my bottom will be done, and I'll be so glad. And we really haven't talked about when that'll happen, but I'm sure it's coming. But anyway, the implant crown is repaired, replaced, recut, and everything's just chugging along. Unless something weird happens and I have an issue, I probably won't do another update until after the next visit, which is going to be one of the rougher of the visits I've had. But already stressing that. They've already told me to make sure and eat good before, because I won't be able to eat very much after. So that's okay. I know what to expect there. Anyway, still making progress, and we'll talk soon.